Hi, welcome to LockerNockers. I am going to attempt, my second attempt actually, to make a Hobbit House. Normally I don't plan these out, but this one I think I had to because of the fact that they're a little more complicated. They're not a normal, ordinary house. So what I did was I planned out, I can't show you because it's really a mess. You wouldn't be able to see much of it anyway. I did plan out how many rooms it would have, the space I would need, and then I made what I think is a 13 by 9 platform for all the rooms to sit on. So that's where I am right now. Right now I'm going to be marking out where the rooms are going to be on here and then putting in the walls. So that will be pretty much on coming up just about now.
Yeah, I was unaware that he
Now that I
passed
fixed
like
that, gotta turn off TV. Game drums.
Oh.
Oh, not to edit that. Anyway, I fixed the problem I had here. I made thicker lines. You can see where the walls are going to go. I actually decided I'm going to put the walls up first. So I'm in the process of making the walls, the inside walls. Just using ordinary Elmer's glue. Thick and gooey. Oh, hell with that. Edit. I'm just going to pour quite a bit on there. Because you want to make sure every inch of this is covered. Why Elmer's glue? Well, it's non-toxic, and the holding power is actually really good. I don't like using what's that stuff called? Crazy glue or super glue. I don't like using those because I have actually super glued my fingers together on many occasions, and I do not want to repeat that as I'm videotaping. Okay, make sure these are all lined up as best you can, and these are and they will slide around, so you need to have clamps to hold everything in place. Each side. Oh shoot, I think I moved that. Well, they're not going to be perfect. I think I need to go get more clamps. If I even have any more clamps, I'm not sure. I think I only have 4, so I'm going to go get more clamps. Those pins will work in a pinch. You don't have to go out and buy mini clamps to get this done. You have to make sure that every part, you can see this when I'm doing, oh, I was out of range. Okay. I probably should have gotten more clothespins. I'll go get more clothespins. You can see I am doing this in my living room right now because the way back is hotter than hell right now. September 1st, thank God, thank God. We are coming into coming into fall, which is awesome. I can't do this one-handed, but make sure everything is clamped, so you have no. I see one there. I think I got them too far out, or too far in. I need them closer to the edge. Sometimes I'll just put something heavier, heavy like a book on top of them, but that will sometimes allow, come on, clamp right. That will allow sliding, which you don't want happening at all. I think this will work out fine. And it's going to take maybe about 20 minutes for this to dry enough where I can actually use it as my wall. This right here is going to be this wall. That is a 5 by 3. I decided to make the walls 3 inches high. They don't need to be any higher than that. I don't want to make a huge Hobbit house. Although I would love to one day make a really big, like a whole village of them. But that's not going to happen today. I don't have the room in this small house, so it's not going to happen. Oh, for making a project like this, cardboard, thin cardboard, and thicker cardboard for like, what do you call those? Any big appliances you buy for your house, like toaster ovens, air fryers, I love those. They come in boxes that have the thicker, I can't do this one-handed, they have the thicker corrugated cardboard. You can also find them free online. Marketplace is a really good place to find free stuff. People are throwing stuff out, and if I had car brakes right now, I would actually be out there looking for things like that. But it'll be fine. Okay, as you see here, I marked out thicker lines where my walls inside are going to go. And it's like, wow, it's only going to be like, what, 3 rooms? Well, yes, because I'm not making a huge house for one little hobbit. It'll give the illusion that it's a bigger house, but you will only see this area right here. Depending on the angle of the windows, where you can see in, like down here, you'll be able to see back here. Here, of course, you'll see. I got glue everywhere. And this one, you only see there, maybe a little bit back here, but here, you'll only get to see this room, which is how I intended it, because there's really nothing beyond here, just this big hallway, but I'm going to give the illusion that there is other rooms back here with maybe 1 or 2 doors. Of course, I'm putting furniture in because hobbits are known to put furniture everywhere, cabinets and everything. I had originally planned to make a larder, but that would have meant I would have had to have made tons and tons of tiny little food to put in there, like cheeses and I don't want to do that at this point in time, so I decided not to go with that. Instead, I'm going, this part right here, this is kitchen. I decided kitchen is fine. I can put a couple things in, like on a table. That'll be that. And this side is, of course, the study/library, which right up my alley, because I know how to make the tiny little books, but I know how to cheat too in making a solid shelf full of what looks like it's full of books, and it's just cardboard shoved in there and it's painted. It's really easy to do. Okay, so this is going to end right now. I'm waiting for that to dry, so back in a few minutes. Another thing that you can use to keep these clamped together is masking tape. I use a ton of this stuff. Contractor grade wide. Don't use the wimpy, ordinary, basic masking tape because it just does not have the holding power of professional grade. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's well worth it if you want to keep your stuff together. Okay, I ran out of cramps. Oh my god. I ran out of clamps, so I'm going to use the masking tape to hold this together. I'm going to use a little bit less glue this time, I think. This is my 3x3 wall, which is right there. There it is. Oh, I keep getting text too. By Amanda Fowler, who also has a YouTube channel. And she will get a shout out once I remember what that is. Bad memory. It helps to have a little bit of, have some nails when it comes to stuff like this. So I'll go that way, I think. And this is a 3x3. Alright, let's take a little bit of masking tape. If I can get my fingers unstuck in the glue. This is awesome stuff. I always get them in packs of 2. They last a long, long time. And, oh, it's already holding up on me. I'll do corners first. And it's okay to use this because you're going to put masking tape all around them anyway, so clamps are actually not necessary for this particular project. So I'm going to flip in half. And you don't have to be precise. You don't have to be perfect. I am all about not being perfect. And it actually, things turn out a little more cooler after you look at them. I got one wonky wall, but hey, I kind of like that. You just use it, unless it's completely falling apart, then you can't. But overall, you make a mistake, most of the time you can work with it. I think I got that pretty well. I think one more. I got an extra one down here. Who knows how long that was stuck there. I'm just going to completely do the ends. I don't want to cover it up completely. It'll dry. It'll just take a little bit longer. I think that should do it. That's holding it together pretty well. But I want one more piece right there. What do I do with it? There you are. So you're giving me Amanda's giving me advice right now about when I accidentally made videos, made a whole bunch of them, like 7 of them, and then when I went back and looked to review them, I discovered that I did not turn on the microphone. I had to sit and laugh. I was like, are you kidding me? The microphone was off. So, I'm going to have to do voiceovers on those. I think it was 5 out of 7 videos that I was going to put them all together and make, one big one. So, and she's saying that, I can do voiceover. I know! But she's got, I'm trying to remember the name of her site. It's really, she's got some really cool paintings on her site, and she also makes jewelry. Just a whole bunch of stuff. I actually have, I think 3 of her necklaces. She gifted me on my birthday this year, because I told her I wanted that one, but I was going to pay for it. And we went shopping together at the bin stores. I love those places. And right before I was ready to go, and she said, oh, here, happy birthday. and she gifted me with the one that I wanted, and then 2 other ones I said that they were so cool. Yeah, she's awesome. So once I remember her, well, let me ask her what her website is, or her channel is. Let's see. What's the name of the YouTube channel? And is that? Nobody needs to hear me coughing. Well, she'll tell us what it is in a second. And I'm still waiting for the other ones to dry. This I won't have to put in front of the... It's already sealed. So I can go ahead and put this right on here. I think this is the way I'm going to do it from now on these type of projects, because I don't have to wait for the dry time, which I hate waiting for anything. I have no patience in certain areas. The other thing I want to make sure, this is the hard part, is making sure your walls are relatively straight. Not perfectly straight. It's a Hobbit house. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but we will try to get as straight as possible. Oh, here she comes. Web I Weave. That's it. So go check out Amanda's YouTube channel. It's called Web I Weave. And she hasn't posted anything in a long time. Well, maybe I will get her to start posting things again. Because she's got a lot of jewelry on her site, on her shopping site, that she needs to showcase them on her YouTube channel. Yeah, because they're really cool. And I will probably go get them in one of these videos and show them. So shout out to Amanda from Web I Weave on YouTube. Okay, enough personal stuff. Now I do have to wait for the other one to dry. I could go over there, and it's probably good enough for me, so I can put the masking tape around it. But what I'm going to do here, I'll probably do that off screen. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull it back just a little bit, because I know the thicker cardboard, which I have a piece of it somewhere. Okay, thicker cardboard that I'm talking about. In case you, what is she talking about thicker? Here's really thin cardboard. Here's the thicker stuff, so you can see the difference. These are going to be used for outside walls. These double it, as in here. It still does not come up or match. Try to get this in. It does not match the thickness, but it still works. I don't need these to be ultra strong. But the outside, yeah, you want the bigger corrugated pieces of cardboard for the outside. I don't remember why I was doing this. I want to make sure when I put that on there, when you go to put your walls on, it has a little bit of room left around the edges, so you can actually put these right around the edges. So I'm going to mark that, where that will sit. Now these walls that I put on here, these are guidelines. You do not have to perfectly get that here, because I'm pulling this back. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pulling it back just a tiny bit. Let me see if I can pull that down there. I'm pulling it back for that little markers. Pulling it back just a little bit, and now it will overlap a little bit into the entranceway, which is okay. It doesn't matter. These lines or walls are guidelines. These are where basically I want to put them. You don't have to follow things strictly. This is not perfection. It's pretty much winging it all the way around. Now if I can get this back to where it was. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute and go get my other piece of card, my other wall actually, and then come back and I will probably put masking tape around that and get rid of the clamps.